Thomas the Tank Engine has played a large role in most people's childhoods for many years since its release. It has also collected a lot of value over the years. Welcome to the TheBizPage channel. In this video we will be looking into the history of the Thomas the Tank Engine franchise to see how far it has come. At the end of this video, you will also find out its total value, so be sure to watch until the end. If you haven't already, then be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more valuable content. Now without further ado, let's dive in. Let's start off by looking at the background history of how the franchise began. Thomas the Tank Engine was a made-up, fictional steam locomotive in the Railway series books that was created by the Reverend Wilbert Awdry. Awdry also had help from his son, Christopher, and the books were published in the year of 1945. Thomas grew to be very popular and became the most famous character in the series. Thomas is also the main protagonist in the accompanying television spin-off series Thomas and Friends. Thomas is shown to be a blue steam tank engine and has a number 1 on his sides. The locomotives within the Railway series were based on prototypical engines that existed in real life. For example, Thomas has origins in a cast metal 060 tank locomotive that was created by Stuart Ridepath, SR, or SR, in 1946. Within the same year, Thomas first appeared in the second book within the series, Thomas the Tank Engine. Thomas was the focus of the 4 short stories that were in the series. Thomas's best friends are Percy the Green Tank Engine and Toby the Tram Engine. Fast forward to the year of 1979, Britt Allcroft, who was a British writer-producer, came across the books and arranged to bring the stories to life. This was the founding of the TV series Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, later simplified to Thomas and Friends. It was also considered the time when the franchise that we know of today was born. What is the background of Thomas the Tank Engine and what was his prototype? When Awdry created Thomas, the engine started off as a wooden toy made for his son Christopher. This engine looked quite different from the character in the books and television series that we know of. The engine also carried the letters N and W on its side tanks. According to Awdry, this stood for nowhere. After Awdry's wife encouraged him to publish the stories for other kids, the publisher of the second book in the Railway series, Thomas the Tank Engine, hired Reginald Payne, who was a book illustrator. Awdry chose a locomotive for Payne to work from to create authenticity. The locomotive that was chosen was a Billington-designed 060 E2 class of the London, Brighton and South Coast Railway. Awdry had a photograph of this locomotive, so it was most like the main reason that particular type was chosen. When Thomas was portrayed by Hornby in the TV series, his model was based on one of 6 E2 class locomotives with a fitted extension to the front of the water tanks. Awdry did not approve the fact that the front end of his footplate featured a downward slope. This also meant that his front and back buffers were not at the same level. The mistake that the illustrator made was continued in succeeding books. Are you finding this video informative? Are you learning new facts about Thomas the Tank Engine? If you are, then be sure to leave a like on this video and comment below what you have learned so far. What is the origin of Thomas the Tank Engine? After Thomas was built in the year of 1915, he traveled to the island of Sodor when the Fat Controller bought the locomotive for small amount of money, to be a pilot engine at Vicarstown. Thomas was used initially as a station shunting engine to move coaches around in the first 3 stories in Book 2. However, he wished to be given more important jobs such as pulling the express train like Gordon the Big Blue Engine. Due to lack of experience, Thomas was unable to be given those jobs. Things changed in the 4th story, Thomas and the Breakdown Train. Thomas had saved James the Red Engine and was given his own branch line as a reward. He has remained in charge of the F. Farquhar branch line ever since. He also got his 2 coaches Annie and Clarabelle and occasionally got help from Percy and Toby, who were his friends. Thomas had a cheeky and self-important personality. He believed that he deserved more respect than others. However, Percy and Toby are able to up to him, and Annie and Clarabelle often keep him from misbehaving. Let's now take a look at how Thomas appeared on TV as a series. It was Britt Allcroft who produced the first episodes of Thomas the Tank Engine, which was aired on television. The 26 episodes of the first series were premiered in October of 1984. It was broadcasted by ITV Network in the UK. The narrator for the UK was Ringo Starr, the former drummer and vocalist in the Beatles band. The narrator for the US was George Carlin. The stories were featured as sections of Shining Time Station, which was a spin-off of Thomas the Tank Engine. This series was based in the US and in the beginning of 1989, Starr as the show's Mr. Conductor character. From the years of 1991 to 1993, George Carlin replaced Starr as both the storyteller and the Mr. Conductor character for Shining Time Station. Carlin also narrated the Thomas stories for Shining Time Station in 1995. In the year of 1996, the Thomas stories were segments for Mr. Conductor's Thomas Tales, which was another spin-off series. This also featured George Carlin, and Alec Baldwin portrayed Mr. Conductor in Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Baldwin then went on to narrate the Thomas series for the US from the years of 1998 to 2003. Back in the UK, the well-known Michael Angelis narrated the Thomas series from the years of 1991 to 2012. This made him the long narrator within the series, working with the franchise for 21 years. In the US, Michael Brandon narrated the series from the years of 2004 to 2012. From 2013 to 2017, Mark Morrigan became the narrator until the franchise's reboot in 2018. From this point, the episodes were told from Thomas's point of view. Thomas's personality stayed faithful to the character of the books. However, modifications were made as the show began to branch off from the original novels. Thomas became less arrogant and self-centered about himself. He developed a more friendly, unselfish and happy personality. He is seen to be working all over the island of Sodor and is not just restricted to his official branch line. The differences in his personality and duties are a result of his star status. He is seen to be the main protagonist in the series and therefore he has the largest number of appearances. He has also appeared in all of the DVD specials along with the movie, Thomas and the Magic Railroad. From Hero of the Rails until the 18th series, Thomas was voiced by Martin Sherman, US, and Ben Small, UK. From 2015 onwards, Thomas is voiced by John Hassler in the UK, and by Joseph May in the US. So now, let's talk about the one thing you have watched this video for. How much is Thomas the Tank Engine worth? In the year of 2011, Hit Entertainment was the owner of the Thomas the Tank Engine series. Within the same year, Hit Entertainment sold the franchise to Mattel, a toy manufacturing company based in the US. Price it was sold at was $680 million or around £510 million. Despite selling at this price, around 80 million books on Thomas's adventures are sold each year. Along with this, the Thomas industry ranges from toys to clothes and even pasta shapes in the food industry. Being in a wide range of industries has enabled the franchise to generate up to £1 billion or around $1.30 in revenue each year. As we can see, Thomas the Tank Engine has come a long way since first being published. From stories someone made up, to being a multi-million or even a billion-dollar franchise. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you learned some new insights about Thomas the Tank Engine. What memories do you have of the show? Let me know in the comment section below. If you did enjoy this video, then be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the BizPage channel for more valuable content that is on the way.